Morning. Get that mug? If you're from Spokane, you get that mug. If you're not from Spokane, you should figure it out and live it. You guys want to start off with a little contest? Let's play Guess the Song that Pat had in his head this morning when he woke up. I'll send you a free sticker if you get it. First person to comment in the comments of this video on YouTube, I will send you a sticker. Strolling along country roads with my babe. It starts to rain. It begins to pour. Without an umbrella, we're soaked to the skin. I feel a shivering up my spine. It must be Sunday morning. Pat's got bedhead. Welcome to Coffee and Comments, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are loving the fact that bike racing is back. Spring races are in the air. It's almost like we're in a world of normality, right? Omloop het Nieuwsblad and Kuurne Brussels Kuurne, both happening this weekend. If you were like me, you were able to catch them both in some way, shape, or form. Probably digitally, unless you live over the pond and you're able to get Eurosport on your TV. Or if you're a computer nerd and you've just hacked into the internet and you're able to get a free stream, good on you. Me, I pay for my bike races. First one's free, right? Isn't that what the drug dealers say? Yeah. And if you're able to catch those things, the bike races, I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you're enjoying the fact that we are actually experiencing bike races and the season is underway. I want to say that, of course, with my good friends at Flow Bikes, I was able to ask my wife to kindly log on and with spoiler free was able to watch all of Omloop het Nieuwsblad. And today I was able to catch Kuurne Brussels Kuurne. I understand that GCN had a little bit of a technical problem. And a lot of you weren't able to catch a lot of the live race until the last section of it. I guess my first recommendation for this Coffee and Comments is to say, cut them some slack. GCN's last day of their preseason special, half price, is today. Pretty tough day to have a breakdown in terms of the app, but you guys, it's great bike racing. It's affordable. The commentary's good, and it's available. So don't bite the hand that feeds you. Be sure and cut GCN some slack. Quit getting on the internet and yelling at them about it. I think they understand what's going on, and they're going to try and figure it out. Cut them some slack, you guys. At least they're not posting spoilers. More on that to come later. Hey, you guys, I've got a couple recommendations for it. Well, first of all, still haven't put the orange tape on. I got to do that. I got to treat myself. I'm not following my own recommendations. I got to put the tape on. I'm going to do that, okay? Next thing, this is an in-house little publication treat. If any of you guys are thinking about joining Club Packfiller, it's happening, you guys. The casquettes are bagged up. The sticker kits are bagged up. First swag box is going out to all of our members who subscribe. Act now. Go to packfiller.com. Click the Club Packfiller. Pick your tier of what you would like to subscribe to the podcast. Help us out. Get some fun stuff. Sponsor stuff, some discounts, and entry into bike races because they are happening this summer. So Club Packfiller, there's my self-promotion there. Recommendations this week. Actually, you know what? Here's my first recommendation, and this has to do with a lot of the rage tweeting I've been seeing a lot lately. Everybody's mad at each other these days. Are you noticing that? Everybody's pissed off. Everybody's just screaming. It's like we're all typing in capitalization, all caps constantly these days. Here's the deal. I was in a grumpy mood on Friday. I was in a kind of a grumpy mood on Saturday. And yesterday, a friend of mine came up to me out of the blue, no reason, just said something nice to me. And you know what? It changed my entire perspective. And I guess that's my first recommendation for everybody. I think if we all just take a deep breath and say something nice to somebody, I know this sounds really after school specialist, ish. But say something nice. Just try it. Go to the grocery store. If somebody's bagging your groceries, just say, hey, thanks for doing all this. Hope you're having a good day. Something silly like that. Don't get creepy and go, hey, I like your shirt, or anything like that. Hey, nice face. Don't get creepy on people. Just say something nice. You never know. Might change their day. They might be really pissed off. That's first recommendation. Say something nice. Try that out. Second one is, in case you haven't noticed, I've been busting my ass trying to get in shape for bike racing this year, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing the same. And we're all trying to find our tips and tricks. We're all training our asses off, and sometimes you need a little something extra. In case you guys didn't know, I really enjoy the taste of beer. And I enjoy my nightly beers. And I've noticed that they also have not helped with my training. And so what I've taken accustomed to is trying to find alternative ways in which to not necessarily satisfy the craving, because that makes me sound like I'm a raging alcoholic, but just alternatives. And the one I have found, you guys, is one that I have talked about on the podcast before. And there is a link on our website to this, okay? So I'm not going to lie to you guys. There's a link there. We get a couple pennies for it. Literally a couple pennies there for it. This is Athletic Brewing Company's non-alcoholic Run Wild IPA. I also have other ones here. They have darks. This is a Tucker's West Coast IPA. They're non-alcoholic beers. They're non-alcoholic beverages. If you think you're going to open one of these bad boys and it's going to taste like your favorite beer that you've always had, don't do that. That's not fair to them. Okay? It's not the same. It's like saying I'm going to have a glass of orange juice and pouring a tap of water and going, this doesn't taste like orange juice. Guys, cut them some slack, okay? I like the flavor. I think the flavors are really good. I've had quite a few of their different ones, and I have found that their 70-calorie beers are a lot better for me than the really high-end stuff, okay? And I'm losing weight, and so I recommend them highly to you guys. Start with your one beer a day or something like that. If that's what you're doing, have a regular one, and then if you do crack open a second one, try one of these. That's my recommendation. Athletic Brewing Company. Check them out. Craft beers in a non-alcoholic form, so it's going to taste a little different, but I personally recommend them. Good stuff. Check out our link on Packfiller. Next one, I'm going to get a little embarrassing here for you. My next recommendation. We all know what happened a year ago in March. Happened a little before that in some of you someplace else. A global pandemic struck. And here in America, the first thing people did when the global pandemic struck was, yes, some of them panicked. Yes, some of them started to play smart and think about how we're going to conquer this. And some of them went to the grocery store and loaded up on toilet paper. Because apparently, when the shit comes down, it literally comes down. So everybody was loading up on toilet paper. Me personally, hi Sherman Bears. I did some thinking about 2 years ago, and here I am, a bike rider. We're all bike riders. We spend a lot of time sitting on our asses, and sometimes we don't get things as clean as they should. Yeah. I'm talking about keeping your ass clean. And I'm talking about what Europe figured out a long time ago. Bonjour. The bidet. Yeah, I'm going to recommend a butt washer on this episode of Coffee and Comments. Hope you had your coffee. Diuretic. Sends things straight out. Try this brand. HelloTushy.com. HelloTushy.com. Don't forget the hello part, because I tried it once and it's not suitable for work people. Okay, HelloTushy.com. Little hook it up to your toilet. Really easy. Even a basic bike mechanic can do it. Sends a little wash there. Next thing you know, you're clean as a whistle. A little dab of toilet paper, you're off to the ride. You're good. You no itching, no chafing, no nothing like that. Yes, I recommended a butt washer on this episode of Coffee and Comments. If you agree with me, tell me in the comments. Or if you think I'm disgusting, tell me in the comments. Okay? Last thing before I finish this episode of Coffee and Comments and get my ass out on my bike today, because it's not raining and it's not snowing, is I'd like to start an official ad campaign here. Not an ad campaign, a movement. Okay? I wake up in the mornings on bike race days. I don't get up like Paul does at the crack of dawn and watch the race live. I wait for the replay. And just because I like to sleep. It's something my body requires. And yeah, and I'm not serving some sort of a punishment where I have to get up every morning super early. Why do you do that? So I get on, I grab my phone, I go down, I fire up the whatever app is, and then I'm going to stream it on my TV. And in case you guys didn't know, I really fucking hate spoilers. I hate when people post spoilers. And if my phone happens to be open on Twitter from the night before, I see everybody posting who won the race that day. You guys, we have a very powerful tool in the world of social media. We've been given a voice. And some of you guys are fucking that up. I tell you what, a bike racer that goes across the finish line, let's say Mathieu van der Poel finishes across the first line, okay, on Omloop Het Nieuwsblad. I can say that because he didn't race Omloop Het Nieuwsblad, so he didn't win it. That's not a spoiler. Let's say he did, though. Why is it that you think that Mathieu van der Poel is suddenly going to log onto his phone and say, gee, I wonder what Clean Kenny 24 from Ohio thinks about my finish? Hey, Clean Kenny, shut the fuck up. Don't text, congratulations, Matthew. You're an asshole. You're ruining it for the rest of us. Don't do that. Okay? Clean Kenny 24. Come on, man. We all have a power. No cycling spoilers 2021. That's my new campaign. No cycling spoilers 2021. Let's place a moratorium. Let's place a 6-hour hold. If a race finishes, you can't post anything for at least 6 hours. Unless you're a news feed. News feeds, you guys are fine, okay? Because that's your job. You're supposed to get news out. Although it's not a very good lead. If you're really trying to get people to click to your website and you click the name of the and you put the name of the winner on your post, why would they read your article? Just say, exciting Kuurne Brussels Kuurne with a dramatic finish. Click to read. They're going to click to your site. Who'd have thought? Really? Wow. Hey, that's it for Coffee and Comments this week. Be sure and check out our friends at gemellicoffee.com. Packfiller blend is going to be available on our site and on their site. This shit is delicious. Strolling along country roads with my babe. It starts to rain, it begins to pour. Ooh.